CI Logistics. I'm out here with the CEO himself. He took a day away from the office. Not away from work, just away from the office.
Woo, that's money.
What's up, Hotshotters, and welcome back to CI Logistics. My name is Sap, and today we're going to be answering the infamous question, is hotshot trucking worth it? Before we get into this, allow me to say that this information that I give today is solely my opinion and not based off of my experience. I have done extensive research on the hotshot trucking industry, and I have 3 best friends who are currently in the hotshot trucking industry that have allowed me to work closely with them and have a great understanding of the pros and cons of the hotshot trucking industry. Therefore, this should only be taken as my opinion, and I encourage you to also do your extensive research to add upon what you're going to learn today. So let's get to it. Is hotshot trucking worth it? To me, when I think about if something is worth it, I'm thinking about 1, is it going to provide me a profit? And 2, can I do it for the long term? I'm thinking about longevity here. We're not on a get rich quick scheme. So when you think about it, let's think. Have you ever met a hotshot trucking driver that says, I've been in this industry for more than 7 to 10 years? Probably not. But I have met big rig, 18-wheelers and semi-trailer drivers that say, man, I've been trucking for more than 30 years. So right there, that tells me that the drivers of the trucking industry, the longevity is with the big rig semi-trailers. Those people love driving, they love the industry, and this is what they bleed. Hotshot trucking is not new, but it's more of a newer industry where it's specialized. You also have to think about the winter months in this business. In hotshot trucking business, the winter months are brutal. They can be brutal. 1, the rates go down, and 2, the loads dry up. So if the rates are going down, the loads drying up, if you're only doing hotshot trucking, that caps you. You can never get to a higher level because you already know that during the winter months are going to be down months, which is why I'm starting in March, and hopefully by that time I'll be able to get a bulk of profit. And of course, I understand that the first 90 days are going to be slow because brokers are probably not going to want to deal with me because I'm brand spanking new, but that's okay because that's why we're actually having this video. Hotshot trucking is worth it. Yes, it is, but not for the long term. It's only short term, and you should be using hotshot trucking as a stepping stone. Now, why do I say that? Again, when we think about hotshot trucking, we have to realize that we get the leftovers. Things that cannot fit on the big trucks are the things that we get to transport. So with that being said, with us getting the leftovers and also having winter months that we know are going to be down months, I don't see a great opportunity there for longevity. When I think about longevity, I'm thinking about big rigs. So that's exactly where we're going to lead to. We're going to use hotshot trucking as a stepping stone in order to get a semi-trailer truck and a driver. If all goes well with that first semi-trailer truck, we're going to get a second semi-trailer truck and a driver. Hopefully, once I get those 2 trucks and drivers up and running, that will allow me to take a step back and provide me more time to focus on other sources of income. The other source of income that I'm going to look into for CI Logistics is the brokering side. So those who may not understand what brokering is in the trucking industry, simply put, if I acquire a load for $1,200 and I sell it for someone to pick up and ship for $900, I've made a profit of $300. Simply put, that's basically the gist of it. I'm going to look to focus on the brokering part of the business and grow upon that. So that'll be another source of income. And once I grow into that, we're looking to get into the dispatching side of the business. Trust me, people, when I tell you that the brokering and dispatching side of the trucking industry is where the money is. If you get good at it, if you stay consistent with it, having hotshot trucking, having your semis, and incorporating the brokerage and the dispatching part of the industry, that's going to give you a solid foundation so that you'll have multiple sources of income. And again, what do? We use hotshot trucking as a stepping stone because we understood what we were getting into. We understand that we get the leftovers. We understand that winters are going to be tough. Loads are going to dry up. So I encourage all of you to, again, do some additional research and figure out what your plan is, what your long-term plan is. Don't hop into this business thinking, I'm going to get my first hotshot truck, boom that, going to get my second one, boom that. No, it's not going to work like that. And if it does work like that, kudos to you. So I'm going to wrap up the video here. But before I leave you, there's 4 things you all need to do. 1, like. 2, subscribe. 3, comment. And 4, let's get this money.